What's going on, everybody? I appreciate all of you hanging out, waiting on the stream to start. For those who catch on replay, though, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. When we do these live chats, you can take part with us, right? It's more fun when you're in the live chat. So the package came in for those of you that were here yesterday, because this was supposed to be yesterday's stream. Because we rescheduled the decant swap, me, Randy, and Dedrick on Dedrick's channel. We're doing that Friday evening on Dedrick's channel. So it kind of worked out because I wanted to do this package. We'll take a quick glance at the two Italie d'Orange fragrances. We did a live stream where I decided I wanted full bottles of those from the Discovery set. Shout out to Hoffman for getting that Discovery set. And so I got you or someone like you and the Ghost in the Shell. I grabbed those. But we've got Bad Boy and Bad Boy Extreme. Because getting Cobalt and Cobalt elixirs made me, and I've been having Bad Boy Le Parfum. I don't wear it because it just smells like weed. I don't want to smell like weed. So I just kind of have it. It's just there. I'm not going to wear it. I don't want to smell like weed. I'm not young and smoking pot anymore. I don't want to smell like that. So now, certain fragrances with a marijuana note smell lovely. That just straight up smells like weed. Ain't for me. So I got Bad Boy and Bad Boy Extreme because I want to explore the original and the Extreme because I love Cobalt and Cobalt Elixir. So we're going to be looking at those. And as far as my scent of the day, I'm going to tell you right here and now. From Dumont, I've tried 3 Aventus-like fragrances so far. Nitro Black being the worst of the bunch. Solid, just it doesn't hold a candle to Nitro Intense and Nitro Platinum. But Celerio Oros dwarfs them. This is the best one. Black currant, bomb. Smoky, musky, a little sweet. This one's closer to Aventus. This one's the best bottle of the bunch, too. It's a quality build. This bottle is like really freaking nice. I'm impressed. Now I see why a lot of people have been asking me about this one. This sucker's really good. I sprayed it last night. This morning when I woke up, it was still on my hand and my arm. It didn't smell like I just sprayed it, but it was not faint. It was still cutting. I mean, we're talking, 11 hours later, something like that. This is the real deal. Yeah, don't get me wrong. If you want more of a twist, the Intense, it's like a smoky leather twist. You want fruity spicy, go with Nitro Platinum. But if you want like more of a carbon copy, which normally I'm not a fan of, but done really well. The quality seems a little better than the others, a little bit. Maybe it's just me. And it just smells really good. Like it's just a great interpretation. So this is like up there with things like Club de Nuit Intense Man Limited Edition Parfum and Supremacy Not Only Intense and Infini Absolute. Like those that I hold in the highest regard when it comes to these affordable fragrances that smell like Aventus. This is up there with those. This is a good one. This is the best of their Aventus ones to me. So full review coming out tomorrow. This is really good. Spoiler, this one's gonna be a high rating because it's the best of the 4 that I've tried that smell like Aventus. So to start things off, because we're not going to get into our topic till around the 10-minute mark. I know everybody wants to talk Spicebomb Dark Leather because iFragrance put out the post finally. I've had people messaging me that I don't think they watch my live streams because we've been talking about it in the live stream on and off for like a month and a half. I've been knowing about it for a while now. But iFragrance finally put the information out on it. So I have iFragrance pulled up. Let's look at it real quick. I know that's what people want to talk about. So let's talk about it. Fuck it. We're here. We're in it. Look at that beautiful blacked out bottle. Isn't that like the sleekest looking one because it's just jet black with white lettering? Doesn't that look cool? I tell you now, it's going to be good. Every Spicebomb release has been really good. All of them. I don't care what any of you like Night Vision EDT naysayers say. That was a good release. I like it. To me, it was a great release. It's the worst of the bunch, but it's still a good release. They've never missed, in my opinion. And they're continuing to not miss. This is going to be really good. It will be really good. Let's read the write-up. Discover Victor and Rolf's latest release, Spicebomb Dark Leather Eau de Parfum, the intense, mysterious, and masculine interpretation of the original Eau de Parfum. Similar to an encounter between dark leather and bare skin, it unveils a composition that is just as enticing, with smoky woods and fiery spices, join forces to present an exhilarating masterpiece. A story that is yet to be told, too complicated to comprehend and utterly elegant. The new Spicebomb Dark Leather is an embodiment of the celebrated, multifaceted, masculine vibes that distinguish Victor and Rolf, seductive yet intense, insurgent yet elegant. A burst of spicy black pepper and nutmeg that contradicts with the opulence of smoky incense and fiery cinnamon for an elevated sensuality. The ruggedness of dark leather and hot tobacco wrap the fragrance in an irresistible sensuality, leaving a seductive trail of scent in its wake that is unforgettable. Spicebomb Dark Leather is a modern take on the opulence of leather with a sophisticated twist. Unleash your deepest desires and all your bewildering opposites with the new blend. Doesn't that sound good? 50 ml, 90 ml, 150 ml. Black pepper, nutmeg, incense, cinnamon, tobacco, dark leather. So I think it's going to have a woody facet because of the nutmeg. Nutmeg tends to have a dry, woody spice smell. So I think there will be a woody facet, even though there's no woods listed. Here they even mark it as a spicy, woody leather. Probably accurate. It's going to be fiery, hot, spicy based on its predecessors. It's always like this red hot spice. So I'm sure it's going to be loads of cinnamon. The tobacco, I don't know. Is it going to be like the tobacco oil in the original? Is it going to be more earthy than that because there's a dark leather accord? I don't know. I'll tell you this much, though. I'm just going to assume it's going to be a 9 out of 10 or better because I have faith in Victor and Rolf with this line. They never let me down. And I don't think they're going to here. I'm super excited about this. So I figured, what the hell? I keep getting messaged about it. We're going to talk about this first. We're starting the stream with this. This is going to be great. As soon as it drops on their U.S. site, buying it. Every time they drop one, as soon as it hits their U.S. site, I buy it. This is going to be no different. I did it with infrared EDT. I did it with infrared EDP. I did it with night vision EDP. The last 3 releases I bought from their site the day they dropped it in the U.S. because it doesn't come out in the U.S. first, obviously. But yeah, this will be no different. I will jump all over this. I'm confident I'm going to rave about it. It might end up being my favorite designer. This might be the one that takes Boss the Scent Elixir's title from it because right now that's still my favorite designer released this year. But this is the one that could dethrone it because my favorite designer release last year, spoiler, for those of you who didn't know, Night Vision Eau de Parfum. I mean, not night vision, infrared, Spicebomb infrared eau de parfum. Their last release was my favorite designer release of last year. So I'm sure that's going to be the case here. Let me know, anybody else excited like I'm excited? Because I'm fucking excited. That's a great looking release. If you're a fan of the Spicebomb line, I don't know how you could not be excited about this release. So let's get to this chat. What's going on, Roy? Danger Parfum Cologne, great choice. So Bad Boy EDT is your favorite designer. That's high praise right there. So we'll see. Noted. Yeah, I know. I figured you meant the extreme. Yeah, because the only elixir is the Cobalt one. Mr. M.A. Styles Polo Blue Parfum, which featured in this morning's day. That video is doing great. It's got like 7,000 views in 5 hours. That was the right video choice to make today. I haven't had a video do that many views in 5 hours in a long time. Because I really do feel I stand firm with the title. It's the only top 10 blue fragrance video you ever need to watch. I really feel that way. That's why it was a 22-minute video talking about 10 fragrances. Because, boy, I get into some blue fragrances. I've been wearing a lot of them lately. And based on my recent wearings, Sauvage Parfum, Prada Carbon, Jasada Ambassador, I was like, fuck. Let's talk about some blue fragrances. It's been a little bit since we had a dedicated blue fragrance video, so happy to see it's doing well. Thank you all that have watched it because I had a blast making it this morning. That was how I started my day after cardio. Oh, done, sir. Rockin' Mephisto, excellent choice. I saw Smooth Operator upgraded to All-Star. I did happen to look around in the chat before we went live. We're almost at 10-minute mark, so I gotta get to it. I gotta skip around a little bit. Jonathan, good to see you. Coco Loco. Reapply the fragrance, started projecting all over again. Hope you've been having an awesome day. I was soaking ass wet earlier after I did my intervals to finish my day. I had fasted cardio this morning, ate my breakfast, filmed my video, edited, uploaded, all that good stuff. Carried my ass to the gym. I had a late start to the day. I slept an hour and a half later than I normally do. I was beat up after yesterday. I'm energized today. It's weird because I exerted a lot of energy today. Then I had chest, arms, abs, and my intervals again on the elliptical. I was soaking ass wet when I got home. And we got to it. We got ready for this stream. So here we are, my man. The Matcha, never tried it. Cody, good to see you. Prada La Rosa Sport, good choice. Good choice. Kaylin, good to see you, sir. Day 2 of ATH week, wearing Red Fever. Let them know Hyperbole will destroy us all. What an interesting name. with John Candy in the thumbnail from Spaceballs. All right. So I'm going to skip ahead a bit, guys, because I know we're super behind because of talking about Spicebomb, Dark Leather early. Josh, good to see you, sir. Lemon Basil Fizz by Frederico Parfums. I never tried that. Kix Griffey, what's going on, my man? Prodalome. Kix Griffey approved. FWO Wolfpack for life. Hell yeah. Dakota, good to see you, sir. So bouncing around a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty far behind. So Jasada Ambassador layered with Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. I'm sure it smells good. I'm not the layering type, but let me acknowledge Terrence real quick wearing Elysium. Hell yeah. Azaro Chrome Summer 2012. I never tried that one. I'm sure it smells good. It's an Azaro Chrome flanker. Good to see you, sir. Icon Racing, Savage EDP, Ocean Leather from Memo. Hell yeah, that's the one. If and when I get one of the leather fragrances from them, that's the one I like the most. I would eventually like to get a bottle of that. Invicto Victorious, love the effervescent vanilla. Patrick, good to see you. Why Elixir to work? It's meh. Okay, I'm actually going to wear it tomorrow. It's funny to say that. I'm going to wear it tomorrow. It is. It's okay. It's not bad. It smells like Y EDP with Boss Bottled Oud. Not bad. They just shouldn't have charged $180 retail for that shit. It's way overpriced. I paid $124, still high, but I was going to buy it anyway. I feel much better about it at $124 than $180. But that's the way the world is now, right? Everything's expensive as shit. A little bit. Supremacy not only intense, yeah, a bit. I think this is a little different though. This is sweeter. This doesn't have all that earthiness. It doesn't have the spice because not only intense is loaded with spicy green, earthy oak moss. This, I don't get a lot of that. I get musk. I get a little bit of like vanilla, just a little bit with a bunch of smoke and black currant. The black currant, I'm sure, is what the tie-in is for you because that's a black currant bomb as well, just like this is. But this is actually, I think, a little bit more well-rounded than not only intense. That's the name's right. That's an intense ass fragrance, but this is a little bit more well-rounded. There's a little bit more freshness, just a bit, and a little bit more sweetness to kind of balance everything out. All right, skipping ahead. I'm glad to have you. Blockade, you starting things off with a great scent of the day. I'll tell you that. Good to see you, sir. Instant Crush layered with Aventus. We got some layering going on. All right, so I apologize. I'm skipping around. Hell yeah, I'm hyped up for that. I can't wait to check it out. So we're 13 minutes in. I see we've got 160 people already. Hit that thumbs up for me. And that 160, 150, whatever it is, can turn into 200 like that if 20 or 30 more of you like the stream. That's just how it works. An all-black bottle of Spicebomb, you have my attention. Me as well. Good to see you, Jay. Hawash to work. Savage EDT is your scent of the evening. Sandy, good to see you, sir. Wearing Perseus. I would like to get a bottle of that. That gets shit on a lot. Anytime Parfums de Marly puts out a fresh fragrance, people go to shitting on it. It just smells good. Yeah, it's expensive. It's Parfums de Marly, you know? Good to see you. Oh, good news, by the way, before we jump into the first one. Jose, that's sending me Invictus Aqua 2016. He talked to them again today. They said, give them 3 business days and it's going to make its way to me. They found the package because it was lost, but they found my bottle of Invictus Aqua 2016. It is coming. It'll be here in 3 business days, so I should have it before the weekend. So first soft live stream clap. Yay me, go me. That was some great news today. That was some great news. Thank God. I had somebody that works for FedEx after the stream yesterday reach out to me, talking about the young fellas that hit the routes and how they've changed. Somebody that worked for USPS that told me how some head whatever has changed so much and got rid of a lot of the processing facilities and they took the service out of the customer service side of what they do. And it's just changed things for the worse. So for those of you, if you happen to see this, for the gentleman that reached out to me, thank you for giving me some perspective on what's going on, that you guys feel it as well, being employees of these places. So I sure appreciate that. Because yeah, it was a rough day with parcel companies yesterday. It really was. It was a whole bunch of bullshit piled into one from 3 of the 4 major ones, from DHL, from multiple issues with USPS, and then FedEx issues as well. So I appreciate all of you that did reach out and tell me kind of what's going on your end as employees of those companies. I won't say no names to protect you guys, but I sure appreciate the insight. Seriously, thank you guys for that. So again, you never know who's watching these streams, guys. I appreciate that. So a lot of people have been experiencing those issues. Want to hop on the live? Well, here's the issue with that, Jordan. I'm about to start a topic. And if you get on, I will never get to what I was planning on doing. So there's the issue, because I love you and I'd love to have you on, but I won't do anything I was planning on doing if you get on. You and I are just going to chat. So you got to promise me something. If you get on, we got to still do the topic. We still got to go through this fragrance haul, because I've been eagerly awaiting this fragrance haul, because you're always welcome on the channel, but I still want to do my topic. So if you're cool with that, I'll send you the link. Absolutely. I'm not going to turn you away. Let's see. Let me keep skipping ahead. The Cartoon Kid. Polo 67, I think it works really well as a signature scent. It smells really good. The vetiver is a little on the earthy side. Pineapple bergamot combo works. It's fruity, fresh citrus. It's a simple fragrance, but you can do everything with it, So, man, I was so far behind. I'm still having to skip down and skip down and skip down. Jesus. My apologies, guys. Okay, so good to see Kara. I always ship UPS if you have the option. So, all right. Here we go. We're situated. So before I get going, real quick, let me knock over a bottle with my phone. Let me go ahead and send Jordan the link real quick. I got a text from him. Send me the link to your stream. I'm going to text it to you. Hold on for a sec. That man is eager to get on. Hell yeah. All right. So this stream will run a little longer, because I'll hang with Jordan for a little bit, because I still want to do my topic. But of course, Jordan wants to get on. Of course, I'm going to give him the link. I got to give him a hard time a little bit. If you're my friend, I give you a hard time. That's just how it works. All you sensitive people that might be watching, my friends get it. All right, you got the link, my man. I just texted to you. So whenever you're ready, just go ahead and hop on. We'll bring you on. So we'll hold tight for the Nigerian giant Omos. We won't dive into the topic just yet. So those of you that are here for the haul, we're going to hang tight for a little bit, see if he wants to do the topic with us. If not, he may have something he wants to share. I would assume that's why he's jumping on. He's got something he wants to talk about. So we're going to talk about it. Mi platform et su platform. So we should have him on momentarily. So let me get caught up in this. No, I'm not going to turn him away. I'm just giving him a hard time. Of course not. That's my guy. They missent my Niche for All package. Shout out to Johan yesterday, but it did get it to me today, and lemon mango. All right then, Josh. All right. Hachivat layered with Ani. A lot of layering going on in the chat today. Grease Charnel for the blur. Good to see you, the blur. Been a little bit. I haven't seen a shipping notification from Fragrance Net. I bought fragrances a week ago. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen anything. Yeah, I haven't seen the blur in a little while either. Don't put that kind of pressure on him. Come on now. Aqua Wood, excellent choice. So I'm assuming, because I skipped down, I'm assuming that's what Kara's wearing based on that comment. I love your humor in the same way, just all my employees and friends. Yeah, man, I like fucking with people. Look, when you actually become my friend, like we talk and like it's not an internet thing, when we're like actually friends, spend time together, have meals and shit and build a bond, I'm fucking with you. That's just how I work. It is endearment from me. It's affection. It's how I roll. I fuck with my friends. That's just what it is. Oud Mineral, great choice. It's available for pre-order. I'm hoping to check that out at some point. Shout outs to Mike. $2 super chat from the Bishop. Hit the like, people. Omos random stream dropping. Yeah, just waiting on him to show up. Ambra Calabria from Niche Chanay. All right. 83 likes, 172 watches. We got to do better. I agree. We could do better than that. Mango Thai Lime. Hey, man. That's a good one. That's a damn good one. I hope you enjoy it. Darren J, good to see you. Bright Leather. Good shit. So the whole line's really good. So if you take Bright Leather, Spicy Leather, blend them together and add some Irish, you get Red Leather, the newest one. It's like an evolution. Bright Leather to Spicy Leather to Red Leather. Jared does not. Not at the moment. He should, though. What's your favorite from the House of Xerjoff? Probably it's between Mephisto and Renaissance. I like their fresh stuff. Hey, Jordan's a good dude. He's very dapper, indeed. He's definitely very dapper. I got to check in on this again. P. Diddler is confirmed perv. Shocker. Time for all of us to. I'm not throwing away 3 a.m. Y'all, he ain't got shit. Look, y'all can all throw your Sean John fragrances away. I am not throwing away 3 a.m. I'm not throwing away a good fragrance because he's a fucking useless human. I'm telling you now, I'm just not. Anybody wants to unfollow me for it? Bye. I'm not throwing that fragrance away. I love that fragrance. He didn't perfume it. It's a marketing thing. Sean John's just on it. He's probably never even smelled the shit. Let's be real here. You can throw them away if you want. I love 3 a.m. I haven't worn in a little while, but I am not getting rid of that fragrance. Greatest atomizer of all time as well. The greatest. Oh, yeah. Last night's King and Queen of the Ring Eliminator version of Raw. That was a great night. It was a great night. Great episode of Raw last night. So we haven't seen the Nigerian Giant yet. Just waiting on Jordan to pop in the background. We're going to go ahead and bring him on. I think a lot of their fragrances are a little bit better quality than Parfums de Marly. I don't find they use as many synthetics except for certain fragrances. Like Ghost in the Shell, it's loaded with synthetics, but it's by design. Certain ones are meant to be heavily synthetic and others are meant to be more natural. It depends on the story they're telling with the fragrance. That's more of a storytelling brand than Parfums de Marly. Bad Designer smelled it today. Disagree. Sorry that you don't like it. It's my favorite of the four. Ocean Leather. I have only tried the leathers, Irish leather, rose leather, and the main one. African leather. And ocean leather is my favorite. Been a little busy, but had some time to show some love. Well, we sure appreciate it, the blur. Yeah, there you go. Send it to Dan. He'll take it. That's crazy. It's not worth that. I have a backup 100 ml. I got a pretty sizable dent in my 50 ml. A Cento Overdose. I never tried the Overdose. I have the regular one. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. That doesn't mean you need to throw away your fragrances. That's excessive. You can take all the stances you want. I ain't doing that shit. North Stag Expressions Quattro. Beautiful. Beautiful orange. My God, is that so good. I'm the same way. If I like it, if I like you, I'll fuck with you. And if I don't, the conversation will be strictly business. Preach on, JT. Preach on, my man. I've never smelled Tygar, but Spectra Bronzite is amazing. I'm assuming that's kind of like Tygar. I've never tried that one in particular. Percival, stop, man. Because this is the second time you bring up this boycotting him thing and the boycotting stuff. You go on your righteous path. I'm not scratching stuff off my bottles and all that good stuff, man. I'm not doing that. Stop it, please. I hope you don't leave from this, but I'm standing firm with I don't care about him. I don't know him. Fuck him. He's a horrible person. It's ridiculous what he's done with these victims. I get it. I'm with you on that. But I'm not scratching the name off my fragrance. I'm not scratching my bottle up and relabel. I'm not. You be as righteous as you want to do anything you feel necessary in this world as a human being. That is your right, especially if you're in this country. That is your right. I don't have to take part, and I'm not going to do that, sir. I Am King's a good one, too. I Am King is definitely a good one. Oh, Cobalt and Bad Boy Extreme delivered yesterday. So you just got them. All right. Hell yeah. It's good stuff. I got mine for like 12. And the 100 ml that I bought at Burlington was 13. Crazy. Won't throw mine away. See what you sparked, Percival. See what kind of shit you started in this chat. This is all your fault. Best designer I smelled yesterday. The Big Guy. I like that name. Strat Essence. That's a good one. Yeah, and it had nothing to do. He's probably never even smelled any of them. Unforgivable. Unforgivable is not really my favorite. It's okay. Solid. It's a clean fragrance, versatile, but I Am King. But why are we talking about that right now? See what you did, Percival? I'm so mad. I'm so disappointed in you right now. And I'm sure you're disappointed in me because I'm not bending to what you want me to do. Bois Imperial, great fragrance. I have not that I recall. We got 200 in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Jordan, the Nigerian Giant, wanted to jump on. I don't know what happened. We're about to dive in. Watch, as soon as I open one of these fragrances, he's going to show up backstage. Because I'm holding off on the topic so he can come jump on. But he has not jumped on. I've never smelled Russian leather. That's one of the ones I haven't tried. Like a forest. Like Deep Forest from Mansarda. That's some earthy green stuff right there, boy. I appreciate the super chat. Joshua Kim, I'm doing well, sir. Rocking Honor and Glory. One of Lattafa's best releases ever, in my opinion. Started the workday with Explorer. You can't go wrong there. No, he's dead serious. He's brought this up before, and he's a regular on the channel. He's dead serious. He is. And look, I respect his convictions. I just don't have to take part in it. I respect his convictions, but we're different people, and we're going to do things differently. Oh, Jesus. See all this Diddy shit in my chat now. Okay, anyways. I'm going to start reading these comments before I pin them because we're over this Diddy shit. Fuck Sean Combs. Don't care about him. Fuck him. Terrible human. Moving on. Rose and patchouli fragrances. I love rose fragrances. Not a big patchouli guy, but certain ones work for me. No, I don't recall trying anything from the brand. I do like it quite a bit. I praised it to start the stream, actually. Celeria Oros. I think it's the best Dumont fragrance that smells like Aventus. I think it's the best of the 4 that I've tried. Coco Loco, Royal X, and Bloom. That's all some good stuff. So skipping ahead, Dan, good to see you. See, I'm about to block the word Diddy on my channel because we're not doing that no more. It's over. I saw your post earlier. All 4 of them are good. I hope we get a 5th release in that line. It's good stuff. Really is. Jason, good to see. Oh, come on, damn it. I'm going to have to read these comments before I pin them. Y'all keep it up. I'm just going to have to read them first. Jesus Christ. So now I'm skipping ahead for a different reason. I haven't tried that one. I've tried Salt and Pepper, Oud Royale. And there's another one Justin had me try because this is all stuff I've tried with Justin in Blind Smelling Race when we get together in Chicago. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. But we're about to move into our topic because I gave Jordan about 15 minutes and he's not showing up. So we're moving on. We're going with Solar Lavender first. I would assume this is the freshest one. So I'm stopping right there on that comment. The newest release last year was Vetiver. That was one of my favorite designers released last year. So Issey Solar Lavender. It's already cheap. It's like 50 something bucks for the 100 ml from Fragrance Buy. Had to jump on it. I love that these Issey flankers get cheap not too long after they release. So I'm curious to check this one out. Very much the same cap, but a different color as the Vetiver flanker. So naturally, I would think it's going to be very lavender heavy. Ooh, okay, like the color of the atomizer and the collar. It's like this metallic, almost lavender purple, like gunmetal mixed with lavender purple. Give it a spritz. I expect it to be simple, clean, versatile, and on the masculine side. I don't want to breathe through my nose yet. I want that alcohol to disperse a little bit. Okay, so it smells like it has that like it built upon the exact same thing. I mean, it's all based around L'Odyssey's DNA, right? So I smell L'Odyssey's DNA, but I get more of the vetiver from the vetiver flanker, was what I was wanting to say. It's got the same vetiver oil. I don't have the notes in front of me. We're going to look at them in a second, but it smells like the same vetiver oil that's in the vetiver flanker from last year with a bright, lightly powdered lavender with something fresh and spicy supporting it. This is really good. I anticipated it to be a really good cheapie, and immediately I'm very happy with my purchase. Because it's not super soapy. It's not a super soapy lavender. This is the kind of lavender that if you spray it heavy, you can choke yourself out, though. This is the kind of lavender that'll get cloying. Soapy lavender that's not the case, but the powdery, bright, super aromatic lavenders, that's the ones that can get super cloying if you do too much. This is that. Beautiful, though. There's something spicy, and I'm convinced it's that earthy vetiver oil that's in the vetiver flanker. Let's take a look. I like this. Whoops. I was about to type vetiver. Pretty good rating from people so far. Fresh, floral, woody, spicy, synthetic. So it's Sichuan pepper with lavender and cedar wood. Smells like the vetiver oil to me from the vetiver flanker. There's a little bit of an earthiness to this. Yeah. So when it says floral, that means powdery on this site. I mean, they do have an option where it'll say powdery, but it smells a little powdery to me. Again, it's not a soapy type of lavender. It's powdery, and then that spice is really jumping out. It's fresh and spicy, though. Again, it smells a little like the earthy vetiver. I'm convinced that that's still in here, even though they only put these 3 notes. But this is a good one. I don't necessarily think it's as good as the vetiver flanker from last year. I think I like that one a little bit more, but not much more. This is still another great option from them. I love how cheap it got so quick. It's simple. It's to the point. And outside of its own line, it doesn't remind me of other fragrances. I'm not saying there's other stuff out there that doesn't smell like it, but you can get a little bit of a green smell to it. Something green in here. That's got to be from the original formula. Because, again, they're not showcasing everything that's in this formula. That's just the main accords, basically, is the main 3 notes they're showing. I think it's an 8 out of 10. It's great. It's simple, but it's really good for how simple it is. What you see is what you get, but there's a little bit more nuance laying under the surface here. Like I said, I get a little green. I get a little earthy. This is a good one. This is a damn good one. So here's something interesting. I just looked up and noticed we were over 200 people, and as I speak, it's 128. What the fuck went down? Because I was bitching about the whole Diddy stuff, all of a sudden I gained 100 people. What is wrong with the world? What is wrong with this world? It triggered something, and all of a sudden it pushed it. That's weird. Because, I mean, it literally dropped like 100 people when I was bitching about not wanting to talk about that and how I'm not scratching the name off my bottle. What the fuck? Whatever. Thanks for the momentary watch time. Whatever. World's weird. But the fragrance is good. And then we jumped up to 162. Right? It's the numbers are fluctuating like crazy. This is a solid release from them. Do I think it's one of the best designers released? No, but it's a sneaky good release for the money. It's definitely one of the better affordable options that's out there that came out recently. This came out this year. I'm going with 8 out of 10. I do think it's a great release from them. Not quite as good as last year's Vetiver Flanker, but it's still really good. Next time you're adding some affordable stuff to a cart, if you like lavender or you like the Issey flankers, you know, the low Issey flankers, you might want to check this one out. It's a pretty good release. I like it. So with that said, we'll just touch on the 2 Italique d'Orange fragrances because, like I said, we smelled them in a different live stream. I was just adding bottles to the collection. We got the Ghost in the Shell. Grabbed 100 because at the time they only had a 30 ml in stock, so I wanted to wait till they got a 50 ml in, preferably, but they got 100 ml. Wow, they have a certain texture to this, and the sticker's coming off. There's a certain texture to this bottle. It's like this skin tone, light skin tone color, pinkish hue. So this one's loaded with synthetics. Uh-oh, he showed up. So Omos WWE, as according to his name. Give me the thumbs up when you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Nigerian giant, Omos has a...
What up, man? How you doing?
What's going on, man?
I had some free time on my hands, so I was like, let me hop on the live real quick. You know,
I was starting to think you weren't coming, man. After 15 minutes, I was like, he ain't coming. We're getting into these fragrances.
No. I'm coming. I came home. Wife was about from work, so you know how it goes. You know, us married men, so then, you know, I had to talk to the wife real quick. You know, and then I was like, I gotta go.
So what's been up, man? It's a little bit since we've done anything together. How's things?
He's being great. You know, yeah, man. It's can't complain. I want to say thank you to George because I have been enjoying that signature royale.
So George sent him a nice little care package, and I kind of went over the ones that I thought he would like, and he has been in love with Royale X. You got it near you to show the dent? He's only had that for a couple of weeks, like 3 weeks or something like that. It hasn't been long. We got a dent. I figured you would like that one, man.
Dude. Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah. I have no words.
Hey, man. So I know it suits your taste because you know when you're out and about, you do a lot of events and appearances and stuff. I know you like to dress pretty dapper, and that's a pretty dapper, versatile, quality fragrance right there. Citrus, musk, woods. You can't go wrong.
It's to the point where and by the way, I don't forgetting a package. It'll be in the mail tomorrow.
Hey, all good, man. No pressure. Because I keep getting asked, man, you tried Blue Talisman yet? I'm like, he said like a month ago he was sending. I don't know.
Dude, this is how much I've used. I got this like a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
And look, I don't know if you can see it. That's how much.
Damn. Yeah, I can see the dent.
Dude.
That's like 12, 13 ml you done knocked out? That's a lot.
God, dude.
So the hype's real?
Hey, it was so bad I had to because I went to Bergdorf in like February. Bergdorf Goodman in New York. I'm a guy, shout out to my guy. I'm simple put sense out there. Because he's the phrase concierge over there. So I'm like, we go out there, do some shopping. I'm like, I've heard about this Blue Talisman. Do you guys have it? He said, we have it. Just there's a tester base. So I'm like, let me smell it. So he goes, bring it up. I go, sprays it on the little bladder. I go, I'm like, oh.
I've heard good things, man.
Hey. You know I can explain this? Do you have Bois Imperial?
No, but I've smelled it. I have smelled it. So
it's kind of similar to that fragrance, but different. It kind of does the same, like you can't really smell it, but can smell it, if you know what I mean. So it does the same thing, but it's but the citruses in this are amazing.
Really? Dude, so you can get an idea from that one if you're familiar with Bois Imperial.
Yes. It does a little bit, not too much. It's not saying it's the same thing. It just it has that same similar feel, but this just takes this thing to the max.
I can't wait to try it. I've heard nothing but great things. Let's blame Ocho Cinco for the hype that this is taking on.
That's the only reason I'm like, what does Ocho Cinco know about fragrances? This is the only one I wear on. I'm like, man, I know fragrances. Like this dude, he don't know. He's no shades Ocho Cinco, but my guess is his fiance probably buys him fragrances like most guys. I'm like, no, I go shopping for my job. Like I go test out fragrances. Like
I can tell you guys firsthand, that man loves going sniffing. That man loves to go fragrance sniffing.
Dude,
we had a time when we were in Tampa. Got the Novitus Discovery set.
Dude, it is so bad. Like I have, shout out to you. Like this is for me. Thank you. Like I have like people don't know this. Like, and this is not for anybody up. Like I bought this with my own money. Like I enjoy
and
this.
Their bottles look cool though.
Their bottles look cool, but they're very artistic. But their bottle looks cool, but they're very artistic.
Never tried anything from them.
Oh, dude, I have. What's the other one actually? And this is the one I haven't really got a time to really. Dude, I got the whole fragrance, the Bois test. Dude, it's bad. And this one, I think which brand is this? This is shucks. Memoirs of a Perfumer. That's what this is. This is the whole tester for it. So, dude, like I enjoy Sensement. What can I tell you?
So I know you've been on the road lately. Have you had an opportunity to hit any perfumers while you're on the road?
Shout out to shucks, I forget his name. The owner of Perfumology.
Near Guy.
Near Guy, yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to Near Guy at Perfumology in Philadelphia. When I was in Philly for WrestleMania, I got to go over there actually the second night. Just went over there.
That's when you met Josh and all of them, huh?
Yes. I met. Yes. And you know what's funny? I think my hotel was about 10 minutes from it. So I pull up in Uber, and they were having a fragrance event.
Happy accident.
Dude, I was like, how is this possible? Like, they just having a fragrance event.
So he knew what he was doing because there's so many people in town in Philadelphia for Mania. What the hell?
It was smart.
In the city. Yeah.
It was smart. So I pulled up, and I think they were having an Ormond Jane event.
Ooh, that's a great brand.
Yeah, because I think they're redoing their bottles because of like counterfeit. I don't know what's going on, but it was a great brand because I have all of their fragrances as well.
Yeah, I got a few from them.
Yeah, so it was great to go there and just experience it. But yeah, man, and then I think shout out to my guy. I got to text you back, Rafi from Perfumes Rafi in Los Angeles.
Perfumes Rafi. I don't think I know who that is.
Yup, Perfumes Rafi. I learned that apparently the Sergio Momo originally made Lyra for Perfumes Rafi back in the day, in a different bottle before they released it as Lyra. So shout out to Perfumes Rafi up in Los Angeles. Great. Yes.
Noted.
But yeah, man, I went out there, smelled. Actually, I have a couple that I'm going to send that I went out there when I smelled like it was, they had everything. They had like the old surge of bottles, which I never seen in person. Dude, I've been having a blast, man. Hopefully, whenever I get back on the road, get to travel, do some more traveling, get to experience some more fragrances.
Are you going to be going to Saudi? Because I know in what 2 months
I don't know.
WWE's heading to Saudi.
They give me the
Not sure yet.
I don't know. I mean, I hope I'm going, because, there's, I told you this, there's nothing like shopping for fragrances in Saudi Arabia.
I know you had a blast last year.
Dude. And it's like, with there, I don't want to put them on blast, but you can negotiate the fragrance prices in the Middle East. It's not like fixed.
Oh, yeah, everything's negotiable in those countries.
It's negotiable. Even like the niche, like it's all negotiable. So, which is what I love. But, if I don't go in a couple of weeks, we go there twice a year. So, we also go. I think we have a couple of PLEs in Germany too this year.
We got Bash of Berlin coming up.
Bash of Berlin. We got the PLE in Glasgow.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of opportunities to go overseas. So I'm looking forward to it because I just want to hit up the stores.
Well, that's the thing. You get to be worldwide a lot more with the travel now. So, God knows what you're going to come across. Some obscure stuff. And some.
To be honest, other than potential rushing in front of international fans, I'm excited for the various stores I'll be able to experience. I think even when I went to the UK last year, I went to Harrods, but I didn't know there were like other perfumeries or like different perfumeries in town. Like I started following TJ Talk Sense on TikTok, and he's just all this spots in the UK. And I'm like, well, I kind of missed this spots because I didn't know, but next time I know, I'm writing all of them down so I can go next time. But yeah. Otherwise, how is training be going? I just came up from a training session myself, but how is prepping doing for your competition?
Got a bit more aggressive this week. We've now added in the post-workout cardio, high-intensity intervals on the elliptical. I got so you already know I'm doing 7 days a week fasted cardio for an hour in the morning on the elliptical. I lift 5 days a week. And
does that really help?
Huh?
Does that really help?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely it does. I've been burning fat like crazy. I've been dropping weight every day. I dropped 2.5 pounds in the last 36 hours. Yeah, because I'm such low calorie and so aggressive on the calorie burning. We're really dialed in right now. Like I'm really burning some fat. Everything's huge on me that I was wearing before. Abs are coming out more, but it's all a method. I'm in get shredded mode right now. So I got 3.5 weeks till showtime. But the post-workout cardio now, so I'm doing cardio twice a day, 5 days a week, is a 5-minute warm-up, then 15 1-minute intervals. So 45 seconds, moderate pace, 15 seconds, looking ridiculous, hard as shit. And then so nonstop 15 minutes straight, 15 intervals, and then a 10-minute cool down at a moderate pace. I was drenched today after. I was dog tired yesterday. Today, I'm actually still energetic. Maybe because I was just excited to sniff some fragrances and go live, I think is what it is. So I've perked up for the live stream, but man, I was wearing my ass out. That's for sure.
Oh, wow. So I didn't interrupt your stream because I know you're doing some shopping. So what I'm back to, because I have a whole bunch of things. I wish I could share I don't know how to do this, but I'm going to figure it out. I wish I could show you my tabs. I have, so last night I have a couple of, I have although I don't want to shout them out, but since we're here, if anybody from Joma Shop is listening,
I doubt they're coming to this channel anymore.
hey, they coming out because I'm on now, so this is gonna get they have a lot of stuff which I love, right? And I've ordered fragrances a couple of times, and it's either I get all of my fragrances, I get half of my fragrances, or it gets to my place and it gets sent right back. It's happened. So dude, it is so weird. So I'm always iffy with Joma Shop. I'm always hesitant to pull the trigger on Joma Shop.
I no longer pull the trigger on Joma Shop. I'm tired of waiting 2 and 3 weeks for stuff that said in stock 1 to 3 days.
I know, but they don't have any stock. So they have to go our sources. It's the worst. It's the worst. So I just go to everybody else. Vemba. Where else? Oh, olfactoryfactory.com.
I've never shopped there.
Yeah,
Never
they
tried
have
that.
some. Yeah, they have some good prices too. Damn, I
Putting me
might
on.
I
I have to
think
check them out.
yeah. They have a whole bunch of this. It depends on what they have in stock. See, they don't lie. They'll tell like we have this in stock. We have one in stock. We have like a discovery set, which is I love that.
Mhm.
And then you know the regular Friggers but Friggers buy takes forever.
Where I buy most of my stuff. Within a week, usually for me.
Like yeah,
I'm not far from you. I'm only like 4 hours away from you.
yeah, but but what, I wanted to, maybe Amazon has fault us, but I want my Friggers in 3 days.
I don't get them in 3 days. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, but I
usually
want them in
5 to 6 days,
3 days.
I'll get them.
It's tempting. It's tempting. It is tempting.
Mm-hmm.
It is tempting. But what are you shopping for today? I'm just here to hang out with you, dog.
So we
Every
were just
guys.
going over briefly the Ghost in the Shell for me to leave the
That's a really
wrong.
good one. I was going to get that at my local perfumery, but I wanted a 30 ml or 50, and they only had 100. I'm like, I don't want to buy hundreds anymore, but it's really good. I think actually at Celebrate, the orange is one of the most slept on houses on the market.
Agreed. And you can get them for a really good price. See, at the time, Fragrance Buy only had a 30 ml, and I wanted a 50. So I waited, and they got You or Someone Like You in stock at a 50, and they got this in
That one is
100.
good too.
So they
And
got this in 100. So I was like, screw it, I'll just get the 100.
also a good one. I Am Trash.
I tried that one last time. It was okay. I tried Fat Electrician as well. The Rain Intense. Oh, my God. That's the most intense incense fragrance. I didn't like it.
Me neither. I didn't like it. I was like, yep.
Yeah, super gothic fragrance, like crazy gothic. Not for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now this, full of aroma molecules, very synthetic, but it's got like this clean, musky, fresh, soapy skin accord, Really good.
You know it's based on the anime, right?
I did not know that. I didn't know that was based on the cartoon.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell is an anime.
Well, I know you're a big anime guy.
Yeah,
so I'm not surprised you knew that.
Yeah, Ghost in the Shell, yeah.
I had no idea. But I mean, that makes sense that it's such a synthetic aroma molecule fragrance is based off an anime.
This an anime, yep. But the I Am Trash, surprisingly, it smells like very like fruity and floral, but it is a great compliment getter. If you're into compliments, see, I don't have that one. That's a good one.
This is great. So this is a nice fresh green citrus, lightly floral, very clean, easy going, beautiful for the spring. I knew I would like this one. Seems like a lot of people in the chat really like this one that were in the live stream.
That's a good one.
And I had a feeling I was going to end up wanting to buy it.
You know what you're going to like too? I mean, if you have Remarkable People.
Yeah, I've been having that. Yeah, that's probably their most versatile fragrance. That champagne note is everything in that.
You know what smells like that? But it's a little bit too champagne for my toast. It's Liquid Imagineers Dolorosa.
I never tried it. I have no experience with Liquid Imagineers. Yeah,
so that is like it's kind of that champagne, but it's like really, really champagne. And I'm like, well, let's come on the boat. I don't want to wear this fragrance.
Another one that's got a lot of a champagne accord in it is the new Barcelona from City Rhythm. It's got a champagne. It says sparkling wine, but when I mentioned it smelled like champagne, Niles actually reached out to me. He's like, you impressed me with that because it's actually a champagne accord that's in there. So.
Although City Rhythm owes me money because they're using me to advertise their fragrances when I've never had to smell any of their fragrances at all.
None of them?
None of them. So
some good stuff now.
They've never, especially they use me to do advertisements. Whatever promo they use me to do, I've never smelled that.
Really? Yeah, Niles was a good dude. I'm kind of surprised y'all haven't had a conversation. Yeah, he's got some good stuff, man. St. John's, New Orleans, Miami, the 2654 blend. Austin's really good. They got a lot of good stuff.
So, all right, since you saw what's your recent haul.
Well, I got more than this. I'm saving the other two for a little bit from now. These are ones we smelled already. I'm just kind of opening.
Okay.
But the two Bad Boy fragrances I'm going to save for a little bit. So let me guess who put you on that.
EQ. He did.
He seems to be the hype on that one right now.
No. This is good. I came front. This is good.
When we were shopping the other day for the Joma Shop haul, everybody was on me in the chat about it. And I didn't know.
I think for like 100. And I was pissed because I had to order this from the UK because I didn't know, because I tried everywhere. I didn't know they had it in the Joma shop.
I didn't know that either. Everybody was on me about it, and I had no idea it was like
So,
some gem, you know.
Yep. So I ordered because you can't find it anywhere else. So I ordered from the UK. I'm like, I could just pay because I think I paid like $210 for it. I could have paid $150 because you know what's funny? You actually went the first time I saw it in the Juma shop, it was $150. They actually went up in price. I think it's like 170, 176 right now.
Well, Joma Shop does work with content creators and influencers and everything, so they pay attention. So if they see it's getting hype, I wouldn't be surprised to see him jack price up.
So Joma Shop, yeah, you guys owe EQ money because he made his fragrance popular.
There you go. There you go. Joma Shop. Well, I think he's got an affiliate link with him. I don't know if everybody's been buying it through it, but there you go. He has the hype behind it as far as I know.
He is really good. Mm-hmm. What else did you buy? We're just going trade for trade because I'm not much, but yeah.
So you were here when I was talking about Solar Lavender, huh? That was the first one I talked about.
No, I wasn't here. So I like it. I like it a lot because I smelled it this weekend because I went to.
I was about to ask if you tried it.
I smelled it this weekend. I went to an event at the Bloomingdale's on Friday for they had like a rep from MFK come in and talk about his fragrances and all of that. And I'm like, we were going to a gun. I was down just walking around. After the Solar Lavender, I just smelled. I'm like, ooh, I like this. So I actually have a 50 ml in the car at Joma Shop. But like I said, me and Joma Shop have beef, so I didn't pull the trigger.
Fragrance Buy's got it in stock. You don't have to buy from them.
Okay,
that's where this. They got the 50 and the 100 ml. It's like $50, I think, for the 50 ml. I think I paid like 62, 63 for the 100.
Oh, perfect. Because my birthday is next week, so I want to do like a little birthday haul before my wife is gonna kill me. She's like, "You buy more fragrances?"
Dedrick bought himself Creed Himalaya for his birthday. His birthday is tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah. That's what we all do in this community. We buy ourselves fragrances for our birthdays.
And I was like, well, I just bought me some fragrances like 2 months.
I'm not surprised. So I really like this. I do get some of the vetiver from the previous release, even though they don't list it. They just list cedar. But spicy, not a real soapy type of lavender. It's more of a powdery floral type of lavender. I like it. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
It smells really good. It smells really
and it's
good.
Cheap already. That's what I like about these Issey fragrances. They're usually kind of stand on their own. They don't walk the path of smelling like a bunch of other things, and they get cheap quick.
And to be honest, what I like about that designer house, though, they're good for the price. They're very well made, and also they don't. I don't think they fall into that designer trap.
No, they don't. They like I said, they're not trendy. They don't do trend.
I love. It's how I remember it's the first time I had the Issey, the parfum.
Which one?
Nuit de Issey.
Yeah, I haven't tried the parfum.
Parfum is really good. I saw about it the other day.
I have the original release.
So I saw the parfum because I love the parfum on Joma Shop again, and I was like, dang it. Because I had a bottle, and that was like one of my first early fragrances. Before I went to the Middle East, I was just wearing. I used to wear that, and my wife bought me Explorer.
Mont Blanc?
Mont Blanc Explorer. So I used to wear those two a lot. Those like right too. Like my wife got me Explorer, and I bought that one. So I used to wear those two a lot. And I'm like, I really like it, so I want to get it again. But freaking Jim Shop. But I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger on that Solar Lavender.
Yeah, go to Fragrance Buy, man. That's where I spend most of my money.
But you know what I've been dealing with for now? Because I did watch the stream with you guys. Actually, that was an amazing stream. You, EQ, Darian, and Big Bear Business. I was like, oh shit. Oh, we got the Avengers on stream. So
that's kind of sparked a fire. So EQ went live. So EQ went live again with a follow-up last night, and Kuba got on for a while, and then I jumped on towards the end.
So I was sitting down. I was going to watch that today.
Yeah, that was last night.
But to be honest, that you know what I like about what EQ is doing, I think you, Darian, Big Bear Business doesn't really post very often. Kuba, you guys always try to find new scents, so I didn't always repeat the same 10.
Kuba works his ass off. He posts a lot. He's got 2 channels. I call him double play button. because he's got
Bro,
two
he
silver
does this.
medals.
He does the jewelry. That he
Yep.
does this, and I was like, I can tell you guys are trying to explore and find new, buying, discovery sessions, trying new things. I think it's good to watch because I think the other stuff is not good, but they can get mundane.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are always like, oh, there's a new fragrance here. This smells this, and I think, oh, also Justin as well, because he does that a lot too, where he'll find
He does a
different.
lot of exploring, yeah.
But I think that is the beauty of this journey suit. Explore and also have the ability to trust the owners rather than somebody saying, go buy this, go buy that. So that was dope when I said yes together.
Well, that's the thing. It was a good conversation. I buried a couple of companies. Talked about the me and Ashton stuff. Like none of that was planned. It was just kind of in the moment.
No, but to be honest, it's I enjoy the transparency. He's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, that's my guy.
You can tell
he's taken a lot of flack from a lot of people apparently over his stance on a lot of different things. And look, he's aggressive, he's assertive, and he's unapologetic.
I
don't judge the man for how he wants to conduct himself. That's a good dude. He is a good dude.
But he makes a lot of point though. I will point out, if you're not doing this, like just enjoy the exploration. How much is enough? Like you need every designer fragrance. Do you want to explore? Do you want to do the work? Like what are you? If you're not making content, and to be honest, I also understand that everybody buying a lot of fragrances, I myself good is beneficial for the brand because they're making a shit crap ton of money. Because I remember I was having a conversation with one of my friends at Living Market in Orlando. His name was Jason. He was talking about how his boss, she had been there for the last 15 years. Almost 20 years at the mall here in Orlando. And how she was saying, when it comes to buy fragrances, there's only like 5 brands you could buy. Now it's like 25, 30 brands in the whole store fragrances you can buy. Like this
so
never used to be the case. It still needs to be so popular, right? So it's a thing where like, I don't know what happened. Maybe COVID.
That had a big part in it, but I mean, it was already rapidly expanding before that. If you look 5 year over 5 year, just different blocks all the way back to 2010, you just see a rapid evolution and growth every 5 year block from 2010 to now.
It's even since I've been collecting fragrances already, still feel someone niche 2 years ago. It's that was a funny story. Corey Graves, their last TV, and he calls me and says, "Hey, you collect fragrances?" I'm like, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah." One day my son comes up to me and he just pulls up a seat like, "Hey, Dad, look at this dude," and it's me. And I'm talking about fragrances.
That's hilarious.
And he was like, "Yeah, this guy talks about fragrances." And Corey Graves goes, "That's my colleague."
Yeah.
And he's like, "No way."
With him, right?
And he was like, No, I work with him. Like, I work with Jordan. Like, he's Omos. I work with Jordan. He was like, he said he had no idea how I impressed him. That's
what I'm saying. A lot of your followers on TikTok don't even know you're a WWE superstar because you do fragrance content on TikTok.
But and his son is like, I think maybe like 13 or 14. I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing? Like,
dude, it's a different world. The generations are different. These dudes, these young cats got skincare routines and shit. Like, it's a different world, man. It's a different world.
Hey, it's good, man. Hey, young kids want to smell good. I was thinking about smelling good at 14.
I mean, I was too. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't into fragrance back then, but it wasn't what it is now. Like,
it was Axe body spray
community and stuff. It wasn't a thing, you know.
No, it was not. It was not Axe body spray.
Because look, when I was 14, shit, that was, what year was that? That was 99. A long time ago, you know.
Sheesh.
Yeah, the world was different.
Sheesh.
The extent of everything was AOL chat rooms back then. You know,
I remember was
as far as it was with the internet.
2007. I used to buy like the body sprays and just use those.
Yeah, really get spray on some really ripped abs. You know.
Yep. I asked like, it smells good and spray it on. I had like 2 bottles. You know,
I've had them when I was in junior high. Everybody's had those when they're young.
But not this kid's one fragrances, but it's a wild time. It's a wild time.
World's a different place, man. The internet's a good and a bad thing. It's a good and a bad thing for sure.
That's brother. You're speaking the truth.
Yeah.
You're
Well, you
speaking
deal with
the
it from, you get to see both sides of it. You can see the toxic shit in this community, and the wrestling community online is even worse.
It's worse. It's worse, but I
Way
try to,
worse.
I try to stick there. You know, it's funny. I haven't experienced the toxic side of fragrance yet.
Don't stay away from it as long as you can.
I haven't. I think I just, we've talked, I just come. And it's to the point where, like, now I'm getting, like, okay, like, it's, I think for me, the privilege is, like, I'm blessed enough to where, like, I don't need I can buy fragrance. So it's kind of different when, like, you get, oh, no, you didn't post my fragrance. I'm like, I have to, like Big Beard said the other day, I have to like it. I'm not going to post something I don't like.
I like to do a lot of, like, we're opening it here live.
Yes,
It's
live and
as
smell it.
authentic as it gets is right here, right now, in front of a live crowd. That's why I like doing it this way.
But
I
if
do
I'm
it
going to say,
with indie stuff, clones, designer, I do it with whatever. I love doing it live.
I'm not going to lie, though, speaking of clones, and I kind of fell out of it a little bit because it said it's been too synthetic, but I'm not going to lie. Dumont?
Which one? Which one? Nitro Red?
Although I have every single color.
Oh, you got all of them? The only one I
I
don't
have
have
all
the
of
white.
them. I have the white. I have
The only
the
one I
white.
don't
I
have.
have the green. I have the blue. I have the platinum. I have the black. I have the red.
What do you think about them? You like them?
To be honest,
Tell me.
that fragrance should be more than $35.
They're good. They're
They're
good.
good.
For the money, I get the hype.
This is at least 100. And so far, and to be honest, my wife doesn't. She wears fragrances, but she's very picky. I have that one. I have that
I'm
one
wearing
too.
this
I have that
today.
one too. To be honest, I saw on is it beauty perfume box online or whatever?
Perfume box. That's who sent them to
Yes.
me. Perfume
Yeah.
box.
They had the Celerio Elysium. I was like,
I got
ooh.
that one. I haven't opened it yet. I got all three of the Solarios, and I have every Nitro but white. They sent me a big old box of stuff to review because everybody's been asking me, and they happened to reach out, and I was like, "Well, this is meant to be. This works out. Sure, I'd love to check them out."
It is. It is so good. So I have the Celerio Elysium because I'm like, ooh, maybe it's a good Elysium because I kind of people love
But it
Elysium.
doesn't smell like Elysium, though, right?
I don't know. I don't have it.
I haven't opened it yet, but I think I've looked at the notes before, and I was like, "That ain't Elysium." They just
You never know. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. But dude, those fragrances, and they don't smell synthetic. They're very well blended.
This one is better. Like, I find the quality on this is better than all three of the other Aventus like Nitros. I was surprised.
Yes.
This is the best of the four that smell like Aventus.
Yes.
I think.
Yes. And I was gonna pull because they have the Angel Share one as well.
Which one's Angel Share?
The red.
I haven't opened it yet. I have the other two, the Elysium and whatever the red one's called. I haven't. This is the first one I opened is the Celerio one.
Apparently the red one is like Angel Share, but better, but it takes a twist. I'm like, at some point, it's like, okay, how many clones do I need? I have Angel Share.
No, you don't need a bunch of them, man. You don't.
Because I feel that point, like I have like 3 or 4 Aventus like smelling fragrances.
I like trying all the different Aventus ones. It's super overdone at this point. It is
overdone, and everybody has their own take. And also have what you would call it, the what's it called? Latafa
Kamra?
Yes. I have that one, which I've used yet. I have like a whole bottle.
So that's a lot less like Angel Share than you would think. It's super sweet.
That's what I realized. That's what I realized. That's what I realized. That's what I realized. But yes.
Yeah, I mean, look, they got a lot of good stuff out there affordably. If people that don't want to spend money and or just can't, it's just not within the realm of what they want to do. There's some good stuff out there that smell good for under 30, 40 bucks. They got a lot of options. They really do.
And I blame this one on you.
Hey, man. And that's actually my least favorite of the 4.
Really?
I'm not a big imagination guy. I know. I'm like the only person. Trust me, I got to hear it all the time. Every time I say it.
Wow. And to be honest, I always contemplate buying those fragrances, but I'm like, do I want to spend $350? I mean, they're great for what they do. I just don't think they're $350 worth.
I mean, you were with me when I bought Pacific Chill. that
Not
was,
gonna lie,
and
I
that
wasn't
was
a fan.
only that was only because of the experience we got. It was like, man, if I was ever going to buy a fragrance, I need to buy it from them. They were so welcoming.
I wasn't a fan of it when we smelled it. I'm like, it's cool, but whatever it does in the air is
Pacific
magical.
Chill or Imagination?
Yes, Pacific Chill.
Pacific Chill is great.
Whatever it does in the air. And I remember we're at a live event and we're backstage. Cody, everybody watching the matches. And I smell it. You know, fragrance down. Like, I pick up the scent like this. I'm like,
sure.
well, what is that? What is that? And that's I'm like, oh, Cody, what do you have on? He goes, Louis Vuitton fragrance. I go, Imagination. He said, no. Something chill. I said, Pacific Chill. He said, yes. I'm like, oh, this is
You
what
heard
it
it here.
smells.
The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes wears Pacific Chill.
He does. And I was quite shocked because I did not expect for it to smell that great in the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
But that thing was, I was impressed.
It's a great fragrance. That's why
It
that was the one that I wanted to get a bottle of. I love the way it smells. I really do. And look, I don't wear it because summer hasn't hit. I'm so seasonal. I really want to enjoy
What
that
you mean
one.
summer? Brother, we live in Florida.
Look, it's not super hot yet. It's been in the low 80s over here. You're lower. It's hotter where you are. You're in Orlando.
It is hot. It is hotter.
You're a few hours further south. It's different.
Right.
It's probably close to 100 for you right now. It's probably high 90s, mid 90s.
No, it's like 85s.
See, we've been like 81. And we got the breeze. I live 3 minutes off the water. I got a constant breeze every day, too.
Fair enough. Okay. You ready to
the temperature's a little different.
Okay, I give you that. We're into scorching hot for you to put it out. Fair enough. I could
wear it. Oh, yeah, to your point, I could absolutely wear it every day right now. There's nothing. It's not like it's cool outside. I'm programmed. Summer fragrance, wear in summer. This is
no, I don't give it down. It depends though. It depends. Some fragrances, like you know me, I don't wear a lot of ouds actually. People don't know this, but I don't wear a lot of ouds. It's hard.
Yeah, I do. I know you don't.
Although I did smell this weekend Silk Oud by MFK.
I haven't tried Oud Silk Mood.
Yes,
I think they had. That's because they got Oud Satin Mood, both versions of those.
Yeah, that one's it smells. Sorry, it smells like nail polish to me.
Oh, not to me. Oh my God, that's one of the best oud roses I've ever smelled. But hey, to each their own.
Oh, fair enough. But the Silk Oud, I tried it on. I'm like, it's cool. Then it dried down. I was like, ooh, there might be something about. I'm like, I still, even this year I have because this is an oud rose. So I have this oud maracuja tester from Mr. Corelli.
I've heard. I would love that. I have heard.
You know what?
Great things.
Since we're here, I'm gonna see. I haven't really smelled it, so we're here now as well.
Let's do it. While you spray that, I have one I want to address real quick. So Raider Nation Cali, you've been subscribed for at least 2 weeks. I know that because you're in this live chat. I would like to think you've gotten to know me well enough to know that whether something's sent to me or not, I'm always straight with you guys. I understand your stance. I get where you're coming from. A lot of people feel the way you feel, but I am an individual and I do not like being lumped in with everyone else because I do not operate the way everyone else does. So I would hope you would take that into consideration, my man.
You know what though? Can I address that too?
Sure.
People, you guys have to understand, right? I was talking to my wife this about the other day. You know this. When you're broke and you have something that you love, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have the money to do it, and you're doing it, and then you get some sort of popularity, right? Then the free stuff comes. That is an after effect of you busting your ass to get to that point. So if someone's going to send you free fragrances, who are you to say you're not going to take it? Now, I don't think it waters down the content. Just be honest, like you always say, this was a gift. Not all content creators do it, but for most people say this is a gift. Understand? And it's not going to change my opinion. Just because something is free doesn't alter somebody's opinion, especially when they have a.
It offers an opportunity for more content, more experiences, more opportunities to share with.
That you never would have had. That you never would have had. So I always say, if it's gonna be free, it's free. Like I said, and to be honest, my wife gets on me because I always feel icky about sharing like the free stuff I get sometimes. But my wife gets on me like, it's free. They don't have to send this to you, but it's free. It'll behoove you not to say at least show like a little bit of thank you and talk about it. So I don't think it's a bad thing to get free fragrances and talk about the free fragrances that you get.
It's all about your own personal integrity. Some people don't have any. Some people don't care.
Mhm.
And I would like to think it's less people than the audience assumes that are low integrity. And most people are pretty integral. At least the people I hang with that I would call friends in this space, high integrity guys. Otherwise, we wouldn't be friends because I don't like fake people. Like this guy is a giant teddy bear, one of the most genuine SOBs I've met. So, but again, not knocking your comment. I just wanted to explain the situation that I would hope you would view me as an individual and not lumped in with everyone. But I totally get your stance because a lot of people feel that way. I get it. And the Bane, I see you. I see you. I see all your comments. I'm keeping an eye on the chat. I see what you guys are saying.
I think you're gonna like this.
Talk to me about it.
This oud is very fruity, like tropical.
Okay, now we're talking.
It's like a tropical oud. I think you're gonna love this.
What kind of fruit are you thinking it is?
It's like mango. It's like mango coconut-ish.
Passion fruit.
That was close.
It's passion fruit. I just
was
pulled it up.
close.
Wow. So on here, it's on average, it's an 8.3 out of 10, 526 ratings. So it's very well liked.
It is.
So according to Parfumo, the main accords are fruity, leathery, woody, oriental, spicy. And the notes are passion fruit, leather oud, akigala wood, Indonesian patchouli, saffron, benzoin, cistus labdanum, Turkish rose, and vanilla.
See, I'm on the fence. I was like, I like it, but like, I don't know. I'll put this in the package for you too, so you can try it.
By all means, I'd love to check it out. Hell yeah! Don't threaten me with a good time. I know you're not an oud guy. Is it a dominant oud note?
It's
Is
not.
that why you're not
It's
feeling
not.
it?
It's still in there, but it's not. It's actually not dominant. Actually, it's actually quite nice. It's not synthetic at all. It's not pungent. You know what? It's funny, right? Because you know what this reminds me of?
Tell me.
It's I never like side effects, right?
I like it, but not enough to buy it. You know.
Yes. So one day I was on Fragrance Buy. Shout out to Fragrance Buy. I see this fragrance by Atal Al-Has called a Leather Effector. So I'm like, look at the reviews. It's like very similar but different. I'm like, you know what? I think it was like 70, 80 bucks, something like that. Pull the trigger. Bring it. I smell. I'm like, damn, it smells very similar to Side Effects. So I never wore it. And then a couple weeks ago I went to Vegas for Power Slap. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna rock it. Just rock it. I wear it, and the head turns from this fragrance.
Yeah.
It was astounding.
Compliment factory, huh? It was churning them out
to the T. Now, my wife is not a huge fan of it. My wife is very picky about the fragrances. But that fragrance in there, it just worked magic. Like the Central, everybody was like, what do you have? I'm like, yeah, leather effecto. What's that? I'm like, it's leather effecto. I don't know what to tell you. But
if you had to pick something that makes it a little different from Side Effect, is there anything discernible where it's like it's Side Effect but with this or without this?
You know how Side Effect can be a little bit screechy?
I find it's because of the booze, it's actually smooth for me. I find it's pretty smooth.
The top can be a little bit screechy for me sometimes. It's like, oof, okay. Then once it like dries, I appreciate it. This one doesn't really have that to me per se.
Okay, so smoother overall. Sounds like it's a good price. Definitely turn some heads for you based on your experience.
I put that. I was like, God. I was like, okay, so that's the one. But Oud Maracuja, once we get up the stream, I'm going to ask my wife, like, hey, babe, what do you think about this? And get up. Because I'm on the fence. It's almost like, I feel like if I wore this somewhere, but I feel I need to like dress this up to the T. I can't wear this casually.
Well, I mean, you wear suits all the time.
True.
I would say probably half your week, 2-3 days out the week, probably you're in a suit.
Yeah, once, twice a week, yeah, pretty much. But this, I have to like either in a suit or like very well dressed, like looking dapper. I can't just wear this to wear this like just casually.
I got a lot of fragrances like that because most of my days are pretty casual. That's why it's very specific with the stuff I wear. Because I have a lot of stuff that like just is captivating, is so good, but I never have the situation to really wear them. Because again, just like I'm seasonal, I'm situational. So
yeah, but I'll put this in the package for you. I think you love this.
Appreciate that. I'll definitely check it out. We
And
got a
to be honest,
$5 super chat from the Bishop. In case y'all didn't know it was true, Omos is a real frag head and actually enjoys the hobby.
I have to control myself. I think the first 2 years, I wouldn't say how much I spent, but I spent a lot of money on fragrances. For someone who wasn't a content creator, like a lot. Like I remember when I posted the video of my collection a couple of weeks ago, and my guy who owns the store here in Atlanta was like, I give you about like you bought like 20% of your fragrances from here because that's what once I got experience in Saudi, once I went there, I was like, wait, niche? Which I realized now most of my collection is mostly niche. I actually don't have a lot of designer. Like 80%, I'll say about 80% of my collection is all niche fragrances. I don't really have that many designers.
So for any of you that didn't know, about a year ago, I think it was the first time you jumped on here with me. He actually went over his collection, and we took his phone and we started going through his collection. So we did a full collection reveal. Now this is a year ago. He's bought a lot since. Lots changed, more additions than subtractions. But
Actually,
it was still
I'll give some away.
sizable.
You know what I did last Christmas? Because every time, every end of the year, Bianca and Montez they have a Christmas party for those friends and family. So when we go, that always been like, you know what? My friend's like, do you have any fragrances on your read of? So I go through my collection, and I think last year I got rid of 80, pretty much almost all of my clones. It was like got rid of everything.
I know you kind of thinned the crowd out when it came to those. We had a conversation
Because it stopped making sense. And I think even now I'm very picky about the ones I buy now. Because I fell into the trap because son Dumont, then I saw the Rayhan collection.
I haven't tried any of those. Those get a lot of love too.
The is it Pacific? It's really good. Right. So I fell into that trap. So I bought that one. They have a Creed one. I'm like, oh, it smells good. I'm like, not too bad. So I put it on for my wife. My wife was like, okay, the opening is great, but this does not smell very like it's not refined. It was the exact word she used. This smells very refined.
The last thing you want to hear about your fragrances, it doesn't smell refined.
She said it doesn't smell refined. She said something is missing. Does it smell refined? And I was like, really? She's like, yeah, man. She said this is not. She said, and I swear the Creed itself. She was like, oh, this smells like a refined fragrance.
Complete.
Like, dang. I was like, okay. So now I'm extremely picky about clones. Extremely.
As you should be. I mean, and that should be, everybody should be like that because all this stuff costs money. Not everybody gets everything free. I don't get everything free. I buy way more than I get sent to me. It's a thrill and fun for me. It's a different situation. They're write-offs for me. This is what I do full time.
Oh, that's how me too, bro. That's how making the content.
Exactly. That's what I do. I am a full-time content creator.
I got to set up
the best advice I could give to anyone, including you, is you don't have to have everything, and sampling is which I know you know this. You love going sampling. Sampling is so important. It really is. When it's available, that is always the best choice. Don't just buy the shit.
Like I went in the other day, and one of the fingers almost pulled the trigger on was an Acro Bake.
Never tried it. I know the brand.
Yes, so they have a fragrance called Bake, and then she was like, kind of like similar to Lyra. I'm like, so I smelled Lyra. I'm like, okay, this one is it's kind of that lemon cakey type of fragrance, but one has I think they have like bergamot in the Acro, which made it like very fresh. And I was like, okay, I got a test. I'm like, okay, do I really need this? I'm like, I really don't. I'm like, can I do the same thing if I do some Molecule 1 or Molecule 1 with Mandarin and Lyra? Maybe. Just Lyra that way. So that I don't have the same, it doesn't become redundant.
Yeah, very much so. So let's see. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Love these Hall blind decant combos. Scent of the day, Vertus Vanilla Oud just came in. Wanted an opinion on Orion from Tiziana Terenzi. Have you smelled that one? That's their twist on Aventus.
Oh, get it for cheap because typically Tiazani Terrenzes are pretty cheap online. If you're gonna go that route, you don't have Creed,
Yeah.
you get that for cheap. Go ahead.
And it's very smoky. It's very, very smoky. It's
It's
not
very
fruity.
smoky.
It's very, very smoky,
Mhm.
rich, dark. It's really good. I've had a sample in the past. I never got around to getting a bottle. I wouldn't mind getting it, but yeah, it's pretty good. Jay Hernandez, $5 super chat. Dumont's Celerio Epic smells better than Comra and Angel Share. 3 days longevity. My man tested it out by not showering for 3 days.
That's hilarious. 3 days. 3 days.
He's exaggerating. It's just crazy longevity. I appreciate the super chat, Jay. I'm gonna get to experience it. It sounds like that's the next one I need to try because I got Elysium and Epic are the next two because I've been testing this one since last night. And so far, the Celerios, like this particular one, this Oros, this is the better of this is better than the ones from the Nitro line.
I've been wearing that a lot. I've been wearing that, and I've been wearing that the Creed Aventus Absolute a lot.
It's funny that you mentioned Creed Absolute Aventus because I got a decant giveaway that's got a 10 ml of Absolute Aventus, a 10 ml of Afternoon Swim, a 5 ml of Haltane, and a 2 ml of B683 that I'm doing. That video came out yesterday, the day before.
Is it giveaway for
the viewers? Just random giveaway. Yeah, it's in a video. It was the video that was something about I forgot how I titled it exactly, about you must sample these fragrances ASAP, and it's all banger stuff. And it's fragrancesandsamples.com. It reached out, wanted me to pick some stuff, and I was like, "Oh, I could do a badass giveaway. Let me get some good shit."
Afternoon Swim is really good. I used to have a bottle of Afternoon Swim, but I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared.
Really?
Yes, and I think this was 2 years ago. Legs, man. I have no idea what it went. I think 2 years ago, this fragrance was going for about it's a bit cheaper. 2 years ago, I think it was like $280 a pop. About a year and a half. Yeah. 2022, it was about $280. It was about $280 a pop.
So Noel wants to know if you've tried Burlington 1819. I believe you have that. You have that one, right?
Yes.
That's your style.
Fragrance. That's my style. To be honest, I brought that to the gym too. Like, it's amazing. You wear it everywhere.
Really?
Brother, I wear it, dude. Why not?
Got it down at the gym, huh?
I wear fragrances to the gym.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So you want to dive into these other two that I got? Because we're
Let's do it.
Let's check out Bad Boy. So I bought testers.
Ooh.
I know I'm super late to the game, but I got Bad Boy and Bad Boy Extreme right here.
You see, those always smell like super
very designer. Probably.
Yes. And when I went to the studio today, I'm like smelling all the time. I smelled the Valentino Extravaganza.
The green extravaganza or whatever?
Yes.
Green extravaganza.
And I'm like, it just smells sweet, fresh.
I passed on it. Fragrance Buy had it in stock for a while, not long after it released, and I just passed on it. I was buying a lot of new releases that they got in stock. I'm late to this one, so I got Cobalt and Cobalt Elixir first. Well, I had Le Parfum. It smells like marijuana. I just have it. I don't wear it. That was my first of this line, and it was by request, and it was like, for what it is, it's good, but I don't want to smell like that. Whereas I got Cobalt, and I am in love with Bad Boy Cobalt. The Elixir is fantastic. So it's like, I need to go back to the originals. Let me get the original. Let me get the Extreme and see what they're about. So,
you know what else you need to try? Actually, you ever smelled the Dior Private line?
Which ones, though? Because I've tried
Noir
d'Argent. Okay. What other one I've tried?
I should give that away.
Tobacco Lure.
I didn't like that one. Too smoky.
I liked it. This is very nutty cacao, chocolatey, spicy, sweet, typical designer stuff. Smells good though.
You know which one is good? Vanilla Diorama.
I've heard that one's really good.
You know what? I'm gonna put a big can in the package for you. I'm gonna do that tonight.
Look, brother up. I ain't gonna tell you no.
Dude. I put it on, didn't think much about it, and I think I wore it like maybe a weekend, and I remember before I left that Monday, I meant to go have dinner downstairs at the hotel, CIVP hanging out, and he says, "Oh, I wanted to show you this," and then text one person who was seeing me that day, He said, I just met Omos for the first time, and he's by far the best smelling man I have ever smoked my entire life. I was like, dude, that fragrance is fire.
And
I
look,
don't know why
that's,
they
that's when you say, I know, kayfabe.
I said, that's what I said. I said, I know, I know. That's what I
I
do.
know.
But
That's what I do.
that fragrance is amazing. I'm gonna make you a decant.
I appreciate that. I definitely want to check it out. And guys, I'm super late to the party here. I totally get this DNA in Cobalt Elixir, not so much in Cobalt, but it's very sweet, nutty, and there's got to be cacao in here. I want to say when I've looked at the notes previously, there's cacao. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Pepe Jean's Celebrate for Him, the way the cacao comes across in that. Kind of similar. Let's pull these notes up. This is good. Of course, I still think Cobalt's better.
You know what's funny? I think so. I'm gonna answer the giveaway because my birthday is next week. When is your giveaway? When is it done?
The decant giveaway is we still got like another 8 days.
Oh, so that'll be meet up next week, Wednesday, Thursday,
roughly. Yeah, it depends on when it loses momentum of people entering. So anywhere from 7 to 10 days.
Oh, let's make it interesting because my birthday is next week. Because I actually wanted to do a giveaway. But since you haven't performed, I'm gonna do a giveaway.
Well, why don't we do something separate then? Because that's already set. Let's do something separate.
All right, hold on. Let me.
While he's doing that, we'll take a look at these notes real quick. Sweet, synthetic, spicy, woody, fresh. I agree with all that. Black pepper, grapefruit, pink pepper, bergamot, white pepper. And I don't think it's crazy spicy. That's the funny thing. Clary sage, vetiver, cacao, absolute. Okay, good. Yeah, that makes sense. Smells like cacao. It's a little nutty too. Not quite almond, but like this creamy, almost like cashew kind of smell. It's pretty damn good. This is like an 8 out of 10. I mean, it's lowly rated by a bunch of others here because, you know, they probably just designered to death. I like designers. I enjoy the sweet modern designers. This is something I can totally get down with for dinner. This is my kind of style right here. Easy 8 out of 10. Easy 8 out of 10 for me, Bad Boy. Yeah, I'm glad to have it. And I'm super eager to check out Bad Boy Extreme. I'll mention it to him, Randy. I see your comment. I'll mention it to him. Let's go ahead and dive into Extreme real quick. What the hell? Now I'm super excited because I think this one adds some smokiness, if I'm not mistaken. Have the gold fade on this one. Let's go on this wrist. That's a great direct spray. I don't need more than that. Ooh, this one's earthy. A little different. It's smoother, though. I wasn't expecting the Extreme flanker to be smoother. I didn't see that coming. Now, this one's very nutty. Much more than the original. No, I wouldn't call it super smoky. I want to say there's incense listed in this because I've looked at the notes on them. I'm just trying to remember, but Bad Boy Extreme's fire. I think it's really good. Well, Randy, stop retyping and don't tell me it's a glitch because it's 3 times in a row. I keep an eye on the comments, but I'm not going to pin and answer everything while the man's talking. You know what I mean? I'm going to get to certain things here and there. So Cobalt, in Cobalt Elixir, you smell the original, but it's much sweeter and much smoother. The Elixir is much, much sweeter. Thick, heavy, like nighttime cool weather fragrance. Whereas Cobalt, you can wear that whenever. That works in the heat, whatever. Very fresh. I believe you. I think I really like both, but I kind of think I like the original a little bit more. Honestly, I kind of like the original a bit more. Let's see if they got the Extreme down here. Nope. Got to type it in. Ginger, vetiver, patchouli, sage. Not really all that smoky. Like I said, I could have swore there was incense, but no, apparently not. Because, yeah, it's really not all that smoky. Sweet gourmand, synthetic, creamy, oriental. I agree with all of that. It's nutty, though. Where's the nutty notes that I'm picking up here? Definitely smells like the original, but smoother and sweeter. Loses the spice almost completely because I am getting more spice out of the original now. This is really good, but I like the original more. This is 7.75 out of 10. I can't rate it the same as the original if I like the original more. So it's got to bump down a quarter point, but it's still really good. I do really like it. Smoother. It's much smoother, lacks the spice. It's sweeter. It's good. It's really good, but I like the original more.
You know what? Since you're here, I should also got some. My apologies. Back. I also got some bladders. Don't smell. So this bad boy, brother. If you can see this vanilla dioramas.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Damn. How long you had it?
I bought this in February, March.
So not that long. And he's got hundreds of fragrances. So that's a hell of a deal.
This is a bad boy. It's a gourmand, but it's not like sweet. It's not a sweet. It's like a sweet vanilla, but not syrupy sweet.
Not syrupy sweet.
No, it's not. It's very smooth. It's still sweet, but it's like smooth.
So here's my question: for being sweet like that, is it a dapper, dressy sweet, or is it more casual, evening, keep her close, or fun night out? Like, paint me a picture here for the type of sweet.
I think it works for all of the above.
Really? So it can dress up and down, casual and dapper.
Yep. You sure can.
So Mikey, he is smelling how do you say it? Vanilla Dorama?
Vanilla Diorama, yes. I'll make it decant for you. Dude, it's
shit. Hell yeah. So Randy mentioned a little while ago. So Friday, me, Dedrick, and Randy have our third decant swap. Would you want to get in on that one of these times?
Next Friday? Yeah, let me know.
No, not for next Friday. It would be for like a fourth round, maybe next month sometime. Because we do them pretty much once a month.
I'm down.
I'll give you the details next time we do it if you want to jump in on it. What it is we pick 5 fragrances, and like I pick 5 and I send those same 5 to Randy and Dedrick. They do the same to me. Like Dedrick sends me and Randy the same 5 to each other. And we just kind of get on together and talk about like some of our favorites. Like you would pick 5 of your favorites that you know we haven't tried. We have a little group chat and we talk about it. Like, have you tried this? Have you tried that?
Have you tried this? Santal Volcanique?
No, I have not.
Hey, if you have Santal 33, just toss it in.
And see, I don't like Santal 33.
This is like a fresh, clean. And to be honest, this is my second bottle.
Damn, that's a huge dent too. It's half the bottle. Damn.
People talk about this because I think this is what brought them to light when Maracujas made them popular.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. I think this is one of the best fragrances they've ever made. And to be honest, funny, I bought this off an accident because at first I'm like, it's cool, I liked it, and I don't know what it because I left it for like a couple of months, let it macerate.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what happened? I don't know if you follow Hood Sense on Instagram.
I might. I don't know. I follow a lot.
He kind of posted him wearing this. I'm like, you know what? I have this fragrance. Let me go put it on again. So I put it on. I'm just like, oh, this is good. So I'm wearing it out with a couple of times. And I remember one day I wore it out and came back home because I always use my wife as a nose sometimes.
I do too. After I smell something that I think she might like, I go put it in front of her to see what she says.
And she said, "Ooh, what is that?" I'm like, "Ooh, that smells really, really good." I was like, "Ooh, okay, all right." So, by the giveaway. So you know this, but if you do this giveaway, I have. You're gonna laugh. You know this. I have an open bottle.
Yes, he does. I'll never forget that video, chat. He's like, they have 3 bottles. Should I get all 3? I'm like, well, you should get one. I don't know if you got. He bought all 3 bottles full of Carparfum. That is, if I had to pick one, Justin likes the EDP the most. Isola Blue is the one on the market. A lot of you know that's my 10 out of 10. That's my one. This is, if I had to pick the best of the 3, that is that profile. That's denser. Just a little bit denser than Isola Blue. It's the same fragrance, just a little bit denser. That's the one.
I think Isola Blue is different though.
It's the same. It's just a little bit lighter. It really is. If you do it, have you done side by side?
I've done side by side. Isola Blue smells very light, but this is like deep.
It's dense. It's denser. That's the biggest. That's the best word I can use for that. That's the one. That's why when you video chatted me, he's like, you're like, should I get it? I'm like, well, you definitely need to get one of them. This was way before He Sold the Blue came out, guys. He came across him at a perfumery and they had 3 bottles, so he couldn't help himself. He bought all 3 bottles.
This is what I'll still a newbie hungry, but buy everything, buy this, buy that. I was still like, I was buying. Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. But yes. So yeah, you know what's funny? I have 2. I have 1. I'll keep one for myself, but yes.
Yeah. So you want to give away a bottle of Oligarch Parfum?
Dude, man, I've been blessed a lot, man. Why not?
Damn. That's generous. Holy
Dude,
shit.
why not?
So how do you want to go about this? Do you want to do this something separate? Do you want to do it now?
I might do this. I don't know. Because I wanted to do the birthday giveaway. And I was like, I didn't know how I was going to go about it. Should I put it on my Instagram, my TikTok, or whatever?
Well, if you want, we can advertise something. We can do it here on the platform and we can do it together instead of just right now in the moment. If you want to give some thought on how you'd like to go about it.
Yep. But I want to do something special. Yeah, because I'm like, it's a red fragrance. It's still the box. Like it's still in the box. The wrap is still. And you know what's funny? I said, one more back there. And you want to look at it is, I'm never gonna wear all this fragrance. I'm like,
no,
at some point in time, it becomes overconsumption.
Oh yeah,
because you can afford it. But in the same breath, like I want to know this. Like, you know, someone told me the other day, "Hey, why don't you do your decants?" And just I'm like,
that's too much hassle. I could do it, but it's just too much hassle. Like it's a lot of work to decant. Like Juan, shout out Fat Boy Fragrance. He's up every night of his life packing orders, decant, and he loves it. It takes somebody that loves doing it. Because it's a lot of work, especially when you start building a business and a lot of people want to get decants from you. That's a lot.
It's a lot, dog. I'm just like, it ain't me. So, and I'm like, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna wait. This figure's gonna last me a long time. I have enough. Like, so why not just bless somebody with something nice? I'm blessed enough. I'm fortunate. I have a phenomenal job. I get to rest with people and I get to enjoy a very frivolous hobby.
It is frivolous, that's for sure. And you get to travel the world. That's one of the best perks of what you do.
Why not give someone, you know, a gift? I think I'm gonna figure out maybe make a video or something, but brainstorm with you. But I'm like, you know, I still have a whole bottle that's on my dresser that I wear, and half of it is gone because I love the fragrance too. Like I've worn it a lot, so I'm like, you know, and plus I have that, and then I also have. They're not the same, kind of same family. Also have what's it called? Suspiro's Basso.
I haven't tried it. The only one I've tried in the Suspiro line is Vibrato.
But if you have any of this, you don't really need it. Yeah. Although I would say that one though, that joint is beast mode.
Well, now you're speaking the language of the viewers. They love the beast mode stuff.
Hey. Oligarch is very quiet. It hits you every now and then.
Shit, the sillage is crazy on that one for me.
The sillage is crazy, but it's not like a very loud fragrance.
No, it doesn't scream, but it really like gravitates and hovers around you.
Yes,
it's like what is around you is thick.
Yes. But Basso, he projects like a monster.
Okay, yeah. See, that's the opposite Oligarch. It's not like screaming across the room, but when you leave a room, that's all everybody's gonna smell.
Yep. Everyone knows this about me. But I also love my fragrance just to scream. I'm not I'm a curly fragrance sprayer.
Oh yeah, he's a heavy sprayer, that's for sure.
Yeah, I am this. I douse myself. I just I enjoy.
And that's a huge frame to spray a lot of sprays on too. That's a big boy.
It is a lot.
Y'all think I look small next to George, who's 6'4", but wears shoes to make himself 6'6"? He's like a foot taller than George. Yeah, I've hung out with him. It's a big difference. Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, man. But yeah, we talk about it some more. But you just, I give fragrances away all the time. I don't. People like you can sell them. But I'm like, and you know what's funny? I was gonna sell them in I joined this fragrance group a while ago. I was trying to say because I understand like this is you can't get this anyway. The boxing.
No, that was a lesson find. This was like, well after it got discontinued that he stumbled across it, but like 6 months or so before it sold.
Yeah, so I don't understand. Like, if you own this, you're probably going to also keep the box as well. So I understand the worth. And I tried to sell it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's fake." You find this, and I'm like, "It's not the same thing." But it kind of turned me off to like. I think that's when I got my face. I was like, I don't really want to sell fragrances. I'll do trades, which I've done before, but to like sell, I'm like, no. So I'm gonna give this one away. Like I gave like my acting coach. I found out that I saw that he was wearing Creed. So I'm like, you wearing Creed? He goes, you're not Creed, like clone, like Armagh, or the head of Armagh. And to be honest, it
At
was that
least he
moment that
admitted
realized,
it. Some people would say, "Oh yeah, I'm wearing a Ventus." Yeah.
yeah, but we're cool like that. And to be honest, it was like a reality check for me. You go out buy, if you buy discounters, maybe 250. If you buy it, go buy it retail 480. I'm like, and I bought my joint in Europe, and I bought what's it called? Aventus Absolute. Sound crazy?
I remember when you messaged me. Didn't you buy it from Harrods?
No. The Creed I bought, but the Creed Absolute I bought it here in Orlando because I have a rep of Bloomingdale's. I bought 3. Wild. Because I fed into the hype, so I'm like, I'm offensive. Oh, it's gonna be sold out. Blah 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 blah. Hold it. I'm like, oh,
It's a great fragrance,
dude.
It's a great
You know what's
fragrance.
funny? At first, I did not like it. I'm like,
Really?
hey, it's basic. It's basic. One day I put it on. I went to the gym. I came back home from the gym. My wife was sleeping. I go hug my wife and kiss her. She goes, she's half asleep. What do you have on? I go, some fragrance. She said, oh my goodness, you smell sexy. I said, you gotta add it to the
It's funny
collection.
how someone else's comment changes your perspective on how you smell.
Especially when it's your wife.
When
Or
it's your
like,
significant other, it's the most important opinion.
And so fragrances, I'm like, I don't really care. I like it. I'm gonna wear it out. I'm not gonna wear it around you, but I'm gonna wear it out. But that one was like, okay. So I bought a couple, and
So
then
this is funny. Randy said, "How tall is Omos?" I'm 6'2". I'm guessing 6'8". No,
no,
he dwarfs 6'8".
yeah,
Is it 7'3" or 7'4"?
7'3", official
7'3".
7'3", yeah,
He is a true giant.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But to finish the story, once I found out my acting coach, was my arm off. I kind of felt bad, like damn, you just like people struggling buying clones, and you just bought. So I came home like, you know what? I'm like, babe, I had a feeling like I wanted to get my acting coach one of the absolutes. She goes, why not? You have a lot. It's not gonna hurt you. Bet. And then the next day I came out, I was like, here you go. He was like shocked. Are you sure? I'm like, yeah. Take. But it made me happy to see like the joy that he brought. And I told him like, hey, please wear this. Don't hoard it.
Yeah,
I want
for
you
sure.
to wear it and enjoy it. And I was like, but it's just how I am, man. It's not about the price. It's about I get joy from smelling. My wife knows I go to a fragrance store, like I can be there for. You know this. You hung out with me. You be
We
there for
did it all day.
6.
We went
We
to
did it all
Neiman's, we
day.
went
Like
to
it's
Nordstrom, we went to Louis Vuitton, we went all
like
over.
it's just a thing. Like I
We
just
probably
don't want.
sniffed fragrances. We ate at Chick-fil-A in between, but and all the times we had to stop for people to take pictures with him. Naturally, he's like, "Let's go here." I'm like, "You sure you want to go to a mall?" He's like, "Oh, that's cool. I'm used to it." So sure enough, 50 pictures later,
But
we had a great time. But we must have did, if you count it all up, time in the 3 stores we went to, probably every bit of 4 or 5 hours.
yeah. And do I look at it as like people are like, oh, I don't want to go out in public. I'm like, man, nothing I don't think is gonna stop me from like going having a normal life. I'm still a normal dude. I'll take a photo, but I want to do regular things. I love going to the mall, smelling fragrances. It's never gonna stop.
Well, the funny thing is even if they don't recognize him from wrestling, the man is 7'3". You don't see somebody like that walking by every day, and they're like, "You do something, right?" That happened.
Yep.
It was like, "You do something."
Yep.
I just don't know what.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, but yeah, we'll talk about it. But just like I try not to hoard.
Yeah.
Every faces I own.
That's part of this hobby is kind of hoarding a little bit.
Yep. So I try to make sure whatever I own, I wear. If not, it is time to. I always try to declutter. Like I've given out a lot of fragrances. I've given. It was to the point where my father-in-law was like, no, no more. I want no more. Like I've had enough. Like no more. I have like 6.
Mm-hmm.
No more. Once
Well, that's plenty for most people.
That's
the
what music I
majority.
have enough. Because I remember I had Reflection at first. Then I was able to get the Reflection 45 because I like that better.
Yeah, it is good.
So I'm like, I don't need both. It's kind of the same thing. So I gave my wife was like, I think my dad would love this. And she was going to buy it for her dad. I was like, oh, I'm like, you don't want to look up the price. She's just like, you sure? I'm like, you don't look up the price. She goes, look up the price. She goes, oh. I said, don't worry about it. You're about to have this one. But yeah, so it's just at the end of the day, like he always says, you guys say, it's just fragrance.
Yeah, it's not serious. People make it serious. It's not.
It's just fragrance. You're talking about smelling good. It's just fragrance. It's not life or death. It's just fragrance.
Well, how about this, man? Give it some thought over the next couple of days. We'll kind of iron it out. If you want to do something recorded, we can do that. If you want to do something live, we can do that. Whatever you want to do, me platform, platform.
I appreciate that, brother. Okay. All right. Definitely. I'll think about it. Yeah, because I'm like, man, do something for my birthday. My wife was like, you want it? I'm like, I don't really know. Like,
so what day is your birthday?
It's the 16th.
16th. So let me look at what day the 16th is. That's 9 days from now. That's a Thursday.
Yeah, that's a Thursday.
Do you have any plans currently during the early afternoon for your birthday? Or would you like to do something the day before, day after?
Probably the day after. Right now, I have no plans.
Friday?
She's been asking me, what do you want to do? And I'm just like, I don't know. You know how we are. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, between now and the next couple of days, I guess we'll iron out all the details, but I guess we can kind of eyeball Friday as kind of our target for now, unless something changes.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah. And it's like I love Roja. I'm about to, this. I hate Oceania.
I know Randy doesn't like it either. That was asking if you were 6'8". He doesn't like it either.
My goodness! I was like, I was pissed because spending good chocolate change on it, and I was like, dang. And to be honest, I got tricked when I first smelled it in the store. I loved it. When I got to wear them off, I was like, oh. Like it just didn't do anything for me. So I think I'm gonna give it away. I'm about to give it away to one of my friends who's a doctor who sells fragrances. I'm like, do you like this? He goes, ooh, this is my style. I'm like,
I love it.
I'm like, hey, we're at the mall. I'm like, you like this? I'm like, he's like, yeah. I'm like, hey, you don't have it?
No, of course I do. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I love it. That's what I'm saying. This is you. Like, here, you can have mine.
Yeah. And he was like, sure. I'm like, dude, it's just fragrance, dog. Like it's not a big deal. Like it's fragrance. It's not like I'm giving you my stock portfolio to look at. It's just fragrance.
Yeah. Well, Jordan, I appreciate you hopping on. We got a little over hour 47 currently on the live. I definitely need to go eat. I am getting
same here because I came from the gym. My friend was, I'm like, you know what? I was gonna hop on this live because I just felt it in myself. I'm like, you go hop on this live.
Because I was shocked. You were messaging it in the chat, and then when I went to my phone to send you the link, I had a text from you saying, "Send me." I was like, "Damn, he really wants to get on." All right.
No, I wanted to get on. I was like, no, send the link. I'm gonna hop in.
You know, you're always welcome. Of course, I'm gonna give you a hard time before we get to it. I mean, that's just what we do. But yeah, you're always welcome. You know that.
No, I know. Yeah, but yeah, man, since I know you, I'm gonna smell this. Also make a decant.
And I sure appreciate it. And we're definitely gonna get you in on that decant swap because we've been doing it pretty much once a month lately. This will be our third round. For the fourth round, I'll get you involved in that group chat. I'll add you to it when we start ironing out when we want to do it and see if you want to jump in.
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude. I am down, man. I am down. My schedule is kind of a little bit more.
Exactly. You have the most interesting schedule of the four of us. So it's flexibility.
Now, especially now, it's just like, I'm like, all right. So like, I kind of get to do like all the things I want to do. So it's just like for a little bit before it gets crazy again. So I'm just going to enjoy it as much as I can. Which I was like, man, I saved life. I'm like, because I thought I was at the gym working out. I was like, I was going to listen to you while I was working out at the gym. It was like 4:30. I'm like, okay, it's 5 o'clock. Dang it says 6. So once I was done, I was driving home. So I texted like, yo, I want to hop on the live. Then my buddy Scripps.
Because I had it on silent. I didn't know you texted me.
I kind of figured because my buddy Scripps, called me when I messaged in the group chat like, yo, send me the link. I'm trying to hop in the live. So he called me. I didn't respond. Yeah. So I spoke to him for a little bit, then came upstairs.
Because I was starting to think you ended up going to do something else. I was literally telling them, well, we gave him 15 minutes. We're diving into this topic.
No. I was coming in hot. I was ready. It was on my mind. I just want to do it.
So I'm glad to have you, man. It's because it's been a little while since we've done this. I mean, we still text here and there.
Yes,
sir. A little while since we've been together on screen,
Absolutely. Whenever we also got to figure out when you and Deidre going to come down to Orlando.
We need to do that. So he's going to be at SmackDown this month. It's going the one that's going to Jacksonville. I think 17th. I think they're going right around your birthday. I don't know if you're going to be
Jacksonville, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to be there, but he'll be there. Him and some of his friends. Because I'm so deep into prep at that point, I wanted to get tickets and go with him. But I was like, man, I got to pass because he's just 3.5 hours from. He's literally parallel to me right there.
I think Jacksonville is a 2-hour drive for me too. It's not far.
So I'm saying he's closer to you than he is to me. But yeah, he'll be there. I don't know if you'll be in town or not, but he'll be there.
Trust me. I mean, that could change. The car show change, but as of right now. But if it does change, I'll be there. So I'll get to see him. But yeah, you're going to come down, let me know.
No, we still got to make a plan. I mean, hell, we've been talking about this shit for almost 2 years now. Me coming to Orlando.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, I wanted to tell you, I am actually going to Orlando in November. I am going solo. So, World Cup for paintball is in Kissimmee. So I'm going for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I could make an extra day of it because I'm going to be passing through Orlando and come spend a day with you. If you're in town, I can do Thursday with you, and then the weekend I go to the tournament.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
So it's the beginning of November. I'll let you know as we get a little closer, so we can honor because God knows what the schedule's going to be like then.
We hit up my guy over here. Then we go to Millennium. Hit up the name of.
That's what I'm saying. I add an extra day to the trip because I'm going solo. The wife don't want to go watch a paintball tournament, so I'm going.
I'm down.
I'm literally going to be passing through Orlando. Kissimmee's right below you.
Above.
I thought it was below.
Because if you come from Panama, you got to go through me to get to. Because Kissimmee is on top.
Oh, okay, so it's the opposite of what I thought. My bad.
Yeah, it's going.
Anyway, it's right by you.
Yeah, it's right back. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So beginning of November, I think it's like the 8th through the 10th. I think is the tournament weekend. So I'll probably just make an extra day of it. And if you're in town, or if you're like home the Monday or whatever, I'll stay the extra day after. We'll iron it out. I'm not going to come down there and not come see you, basically, is what it comes down to.
Oh, that would be amazing. I'm down.
Yeah. Get a workout in. We'll go sniff some fragrances, grab some food.
Yeah. We'll go sniff some fragrances. Yeah, I am.
Maybe shoot some content. I
am down. Yeah, take some of my spas, fragrances, because he has a lot. He brought in a lot to his store. He got Shucks, Nabatus in there now. He got this Reinvented. That's a new brand he has in there. He has all the brands. It's like no space at all.
Damn. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and shut it down, guys. Jordan, it's always a pleasure. We will definitely get together. We will have something going on next week to celebrate the Nigerian giant Omos' birthday. He will be giving away a sealed bottle of Oligar Parfum from Raja Parfum. Super obscure, my favorite fragrance that Raja Dove's ever put out. Super generous. So that's how we're going to ring in the new year for the birth of the Nigerian giant Omos.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I'm something I wanted to do, something I got to do it, but I'm looking forward to doing it.
Well, Jordan, I sure appreciate you coming on, guys. I'm sorry we didn't play with the chat a lot, but I mean, I don't always get Jordan on. So since I had Jordan on, I wanted to give him the stage and have a great conversation.
I'm gonna try to become a little bit more of a, even if it's once a month or once every couple of months, but I'm gonna try to.
Like I said, you're always welcome, my man.
I think maybe what we do is every time I get a new haul, I come in.
Just let me know ahead of time. I'll advertise it. We'll get a group together and we'll have some fun with it.
Deal. Let's do it.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Nigerian giant Omos. His actual name's Jordan, but that is his stage name, I guess is what we'll say. WWE superstar. So, Jordan, have a great rest of your day. It was great to see you, my man. We will definitely get together and iron everything out for next week. Guys, thank you all so much for joining us. I appreciate everybody that gave super chats, all the new members, the member upgrades. Thanks for hanging with us, talking fragrance, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yes, sir. Peace out. Yes, sir.